This is the Broke But Cultured podcast.
Yes, the brokest podcast on the internet, but
we can pronounce words like Louis Vuitton.
And we serve our bitches quinoa.
Proud family, here we go. What? You and me will always be tied. Family every single day and night. Even when I start acting like a fool, you know I'm loving every single thing you do. I know that I can always be myself around you more than anybody else.
So I love you more than anybody else.
You know I don't know the words of shit, Kelly. Don't start with me. Stop correcting
me. Is it around you?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. We got to Google the lyrics. Wait.
I should have Googled the lyrics before I started singing it, but, you know, I was just like, I don't feel like grabbing my phone.
I thought you sang Redbone. I told you sing Redbone. No one knows the lyrics to Redbone.
It's not Mavis speaking.
He's saying, now stay woke. Mavis speaking. He's saying Mavis speaking.
They saying they be creeping.
Niggas creeping. That's what he's saying. He's niggas. I think it's niggas creeping.
It's I thought it's they be creeping. Maybe that's the radio edit.
We don't know the words to nothing.
Because at this point, the words don't matter, only the beat. So it is what it is. But what is it? What is it? Proud Family.
A Proud Family? Hold on.
Yeah.
Proud Family.
So I sung that because...
Lyric.
Is niggas creeping?
Yes.
but the radio edit version is they be creeping.
They be creeping. Oh yeah, I heard it. They played it on the old school channel.
Do they?
This is acceptable. Yeah, it's acceptable enough to be. Old black folk don't frown upon that because it sounds like something they're familiar with.
That's real shit.
Sounds like something that reminds them of back in the day. They're like, damn, I remember when this song came out in 70, whatever. No, you don't. It wasn't out. They're like, oh, the young folk done got on to what we was doing.
Hey,
sound
Kelly.
like Parliament.
What's going on?
Selena, how you doing?
Welcome to Broke But Cultured.
Yo, live from Spaces Network.
Hey,
Spaces Studio. Can you name this? Can we name this?
It's the Teal Room? Because the room is teal.
Oh, the Teal Room. I thought it said the Till Room. I'm like, you got like a till in here? Like a register? That's what I was thinking. Like a till, you count down at the end of the night. You go in the office. You shut the door. You take all the change out the packages.
Them people too.
You hope no more customers come in. Like, go get the fuck out. Like, come on. Okay, that's the worst part about working in retail. It's like when a customer just creeps in, slides through the cracks. Like, yo, can I get whatever y'all serving up here?
No,
get the fuck out of here. So I used to work at PetSmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So niggas would like have the bright idea at like 9:00 at night that they needed dog food. And I'm just like, your dog been hungry all day, my nigga.
Maybe that's not true, but go ahead.
No, your dog been hungry all day.
I would be the nigga that would go in the PetSmart at 9:00. Like,
one time this guy came through and he was so satisfied. He just got through the doors and was like, ha ha. And just walked down to the end of the damn hallway. I was so mad. I was about to throw a bag of treats at him. He pissed me off. I was so irritated. Tory Lanez, Proud Family. What?
Huh?
Let me find out Tory Lanez remixed the Proud Family. He got on my nerves. Taking every night.
Ain't Tory Lanez like 5'4", 5'3"?
He looks pretty short. From what I couldn't like.
Is Tory Lanez the nigga I'm talking about? One of them niggas is that. Never mind.
The one that made Say It. You're gonna have
to
just
say it.
That took that Brownstone song. Shout out to Brownstone.
Do it.
One of them passed away. That was sad.
Aw.
Not Nikki Gilbert though. Not that one. The one that was on R&B Divas.
Oh.
Not Nikki Gilbert. It was one of the other ones.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. The fuck.
It's taking so long. Sorry, guys. I really do want to know the words, though. I mean, not that I, like, actually give a fuck.
Around you more than anyone else. You were right. There you go.
Because yay.
You were
Finally, 1 point for Selena.
1 point for me. All right. So, welcome to Broke But Culture. Let's get into this value menu shit. So, SZA went gold.
That's dope.
Isn't it? I know.
I'm proud of her.
The album, Control. Mm-hmm. Amazing album. One of the top albums of the year. Some might say the best album of the year. But year's not over yet, but a lot of people will say that the subject matter and the material, yeah.
I'll put it in top 5.
Yeah, I'll definitely put it in top 5. I might put it at number 2. Well, not for me personally, but like in general, yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the world, sure.
For the world, yeah. But I personally still think Damn is
the best album
of the year. Even though it felt fell off a little bit as of recent months, but I still think it's the best album of the year. It's the most fluid album of the year. I'll give it that.
I can't even think of all the albums that came out this year right
444.
now. Oh, yeah. That was good, but
that's my second.
That's my shit.
Yeah, so I mean, I really like it.
I feel like the album came out this year that I can't stop. Oh, didn't Drunk come out this year?
I think so.
Yeah, Drunk came out this year.
We're talking about Drunk by Thundercat. If you haven't heard
well,
it.
Well, then again, that's just me. You know, I know y'all niggas don't listen to Thundercat. And for y'all that do, shout out to y'all. I'm proud of y'all.
Y'all niggas listen to Thundercat, yo.
That's because he was on a Kendrick Lamar song, and now niggas know about him, but they don't really get into him. It's fine, though.
I don't think a lot of people even realize that he was on that Kendrick Lamar song. Because I feel like people, like, into... You know how, when we were talking about this earlier, about, like, vinyl and how young people don't understand how to, like, look for things because they never really had to buy CDs. We come from an age where we had to buy CDs, so we knew about all, like, the writing credits and the features and everything like that. People don't really focus on that stuff, and they have to wait for, like, you know, the Fader or Hasnabadi to write an article about the features or something because they don't even include, like, oh, this song is featuring such and such.
That's true. It don't.
So,
and they don't. Oh, niggas don't research. Why don't y'all care? Why don't y'all? Yo, niggas hate reading. And I'm not talking about black people in general. I'm talking about the world. What is happening to us?
By niggas, she means people.
Y'all are so lazy now. Oh my God, the internet has made people so fucking lazy.
Super lazy. I mean, I don't know. It's about that. I don't know. It's just the knowledge that you get from just holding a CD booklet.
Yeah.
And thumbing through things and reading
when they used to have the lyrics in the CD booklet, I used to be so fucking
Or it used to be like sometimes I used to love like album artwork. Like, and then I used to look forward to like opening the booklet and seeing like the other photographs.
Yeah.
Because if you love an artist, you're going to want to see him. I want to see you on something physical opposed to something like Instagram or something like that all the time.
Right. Something that's tangible.
Yeah. Like I took the time out to make this for my fans. This is for y'all. Here you go.
The world is so lazy.
SZA went gold. Shout out to SZA for
going
gold for Control.
Yeah.
Love Galore went platinum. The single
Love Galore is an amazing song, and that song grew on me. That song definitely grew on me.
SZA out here getting it, making money, showing people that dreams come true. You know who else showing people that dreams come true?
Y'all already fucking know.
Cardi B.
Y'all already fucking know.
Cardi B broke a fucking record. I told y'all niggas that Cardi B was going to break a record.
Listen, just to warn y'all, and I know I say this on every episode, but we're going to mention Cardi B every fucking episode. Why? One, she is a sponsor. Two, because she's showing y'all, like, dreams. Another woman that's showing dreams come true. Like,
yo, if y'all know Cardi B, tell her to listen to all 6 of these.
Seriously.
Because we shouted her out on, like, all 6 episodes, didn't we? Yes.
I mean, I know. Like she said, any platform is a good platform, and I want her to know that we be bigging her the fuck up because she's really out here
we like
winning.
Cardi B like fan club over here.
I told y'all I'm gonna get my jacket, and it's gonna have Cardi B face on it, and it's gonna say, "Little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to."
Dun, dun. Yeah, she had the longest running #1 by a solo woman rapper of all time. So the first before her was Lauryn Hill, but she beat Lauryn Hill's record.
So what's the longest running Billboard artist?
Billboard? I'm not quite sure. Let me get back to you. We'll say that on the next episode.
No, I want.
Mark's here. Mark's the sponsor. He can look it up.
Martin, he's not Victor. Stop.
He has a computer in front of him.
Yeah, but he's doing stuff on the computer.
He has the internet.
Go ahead and talk about what you're talking about, and I'm gonna look it up.
So yeah.
Oh, I got it already. Go ahead. What's the next topic? Shout out to Cardi B. She wins. Cardi B.
So originally it was Lauryn Hill's "Doo-Wop," that thing that was in place of Bodak Yellow all those years ago. All right, Issa Rae had a lemon pepper kickback, and it had all like Oprah Winfrey's League of Extraordinary Black People there. Yo, it was dope. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it on Instagram. Like most of the people I follow on Instagram are like celebrities and stuff, and they're mostly Black people. And it was a lot of that on my timeline when she had that kickback. It looked pretty dope. Like everybody was like, Luke James. Oh, that nigga looks so fucking good.
Niggas was late to the party on Luke James. Like, y'all niggas waited for the New Edition movie to be all on Luke James.
Right.
I bet on Luke James.
He has music, you know.
He does. He has music, and he's always been beautiful.
He's always been a beautiful man. Oh, he's so beautiful.
He is. So shout out to Luke James. But shout out Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, was there. Her name always escapes me. The one that plays Molly on Insecure. Helped her through it. Yvonne. Isn't her last name like Orgy?
Orgy, yeah. Yvonne Orgy, yeah, because she makes fun of it.
In Your Faith Can Never. Samuel L. Jackson was there.
He was eating chicken,
eating lemon pepper wings with all the rest of
the gristle. He said that's a good part. That's the part where all the healthy parts are in the chicken.
Lil Rel was there. Homeboy from Atlanta was there. What is the one that plays Paperboy on Atlanta? What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know you're talking about.
I always forget his name, and I feel bad. He was there though.
Yeah,
he's dope. I think he's really cool.
If y'all watch these shows, y'all know who we're talking about.
But shout out to all that black creativity being in one room. I wonder what the conversations were like. I was expecting some ratchet shit to go on in there. For real. Like all those creatives just talking amongst themselves. Hopefully they collaborate on a project or something like that. That'll be dope.
Right.
Have a movie with everyone in it. Donald Glover's an amazing writer. Issa Rae's an amazing writer. Samuel L. Jackson's amazing
Hold
actor.
on.
Get on that.
Longest Reign at number 1 on the Hot 100. Released in 1995, the enduring Mariah Carey collaboration with Boyz II Men, One Sweet Day, spent 16 sweet weeks, 4 months at the pinnacle of the 100 at the Hot 100 chart.
So Mariah Carey has a record.
Yeah,
she half black. Shout out to Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Boyz II Men. Motown Philly. Your Faith Can Never.
I don't think this is correct. I think. Anyway, okay, whatever. We'll do that research later because I think I have to filter out through some stuff because I think that was just a moment in Billboard
Anyway,
history.
shout out to MC because I don't like One Sweet Day. I don't like that song.
I don't know that song.
And I know you're shining around on me forever. That song.
I probably know the song, but it doesn't come to me right now.
It's about dead people, I think.
Oh.
Isn't it like a homage song?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's like Mariah Carey's End of the Road. Or not End of the Road. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I think that's her version of it. She asked Boyz II Men, could we make another one?
To chicken wings.
That's what all the vegans saying. And stop with all this vegan propaganda too. No shade to y'all. But shut up.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with being vegan, but it's nothing wrong with like eating food, and it's all about just watching what you eat. Like, oh, niggas is fucking sick. You know what? I feel like you guys are gonna hear a lot of agitation in my voice this episode because lately people have been so fucking sensitive. But we'll discuss that in a moment. Back to the volume menu.
Tracee Ellis Ross has a holiday collection coming out with JCPenney.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I saw the pictures.
She looks great. That suit thing is dope. I might have the cop up.
Yeah. We talking about black on black?
Yeah. Someone have a holiday party so I can go to JCPenney and buy this black suit and show the fuck off. Show up and show out. But yeah, she has a collection.
The
sizes range from, I believe, small to 3X.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
everyone's included. She made sure. Mm-hmm. She came through for y'all.
She says for everybody and everybody. Right. She said everybody and anybody.
Tracee Ellis Ross is a gem.
Yeah.
Like, she protect Tracee Ellis Ross at all costs.
She always wins.
Right. So, shout out to her for that. So, cop that when it comes out. Kodak Black got indicted.
For what?
For sexual misconduct, I believe, or sexual battery. Yeah, he raped somebody apparently. So
no,
do we
allegedly?
Care? Allegedly, do we care?
No,
I don't care.
I don't like giving too much plight or
because I see people are like, oh, he's young and this and the third and blah blah blah. I'm like, he's not young enough to not know what he's doing. So,
what do you mean he was young? Like, do men like when other men touch them without consent? I highly doubt. So just imagine that's how a woman feels every time she's getting touched by someone she does not give permission to. Imagine a man is doing... never mind. It doesn't fucking matter. Niggas are never going to get it.
Let me phrase that. I'm sad that a young black man is being lost to the system. However... I can't be but so sad.
No, I don't feel bad for I don't feel bad for alleged rapists.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are. It'd be different if he was like selling drugs. It's like, all right, cool. He's just trying to make a come up.
This is not his first offense though. But the thing is, you got let out and you knew you had these charges pending, but yet you still posted like you and your man's running Tracee on somebody on Instagram Live. So I can't call it. You know what you're doing.
People are just...
It's too much, and he's young, but he's old enough to know what the fuck he's doing,
right.
And that shit's disgusting. So, can't.
The human race is
but
really testing my patience. Go ahead. What's next?
So, that happened. So,
shout out to the woman who went through that. I feel bad for her. I hope she's okay.
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, do you remember Amanda Diva?
Yeah. When I was in dance school, a lot of the stuff that my dance school used to do, like the events that we were participating in, she would be at. Because
she was dancing with y'all?
No, she wasn't dancing with us. She used to like do poetry and like host and stuff.
Shout out to spoken word.
Y'all
used to dance. Y'all used to do
back
like
in the like early 2000s, spoken word was like the shit.
Yeah.
Like people was on it.
They had deaf poetry. And all
I
stuff.
love that show.
Deaf poetry is amazing.
Yeah.
Especially when Kanye West got up there and did All Falls Down.
Yeah.
The spoken word version of All
The
Falls Down.
Yeah, right, exactly.
With that sweater.
Right.
Yo, Kanye was like the most sweater wearing nigga of all time back then. All of them was Ralph.
Yeah. That's what
he was fucking amazing.
He was the Polo Don.
Yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead. What about Amanda Diva?
She now goes by Amanda Seales. So,
okay.
Amanda Diva. I still call her Amanda Diva because I remember her from like MTV2 days.
Yeah,
like I don't know if y'all kids remember MTV2.
MTV2 still
it's around, but like the way it was back then. Like I remember when MTV2 happened because remember it used to be the box.
Yeah,
and then like all of a sudden, New Year's Day, it was just like, oh, we're doing this thing called MTV2. We have a bunch of nothing here for you guys for now, except for like reruns and shit. So, Amanda Seales says something on the grounds of, if you don't have a passport, you're losing. If you don't know your credit score, you're losing. If you don't sleep on an actual bed and you sleep on an air mattress, you're losing. Now, some of those things have validity, but the tone of the article, it wasn't even an article. She sent out a series of tweets that said all this. So I read it in essence. So the tone was kind of elitist. The way it came off, because here's my thing. Now, if she would have straight up said, because she did have two tweets that, hold on, let me pull up the tweets for you so I can read them verbatim because I don't want to misquote her.
Do you know that there are jobs where people are like on the mic and they just like make sounds called like AMSR, some shit like that?
I think that's gross.
No, I think it's cool. Like the pickle lady who was sitting there chewing on pickles.
I think it's gross. Why are you chewing? Like people don't even like the sound. I didn't know people even liked the sound of chewing.
I like the sound of chewing.
No,
I don't like to watch people chew, but I like to hear the sound. That's because I'm attracted to certain sounds. Like I love the sound of women digging in their purse. I love the sound of women chewing gum.
Why do you love the sound of women digging in their purse?
I don't know. It brings me back to like my childhood, like hearing women digging in their purse.
Serial killer. You are a serial killer shit.
No, it's the how.
That's like creepy stalker shit. I feel like you be lurking in dark corners.
Watching women
digging their purse. Taking out their spearmint gum.
No, I love like especially like hearing keys ramble around inside their purse. Or like I remember when I used to like listen to my aunt like dig for granola bars in her purse. I used to like to hear the sound, or her changing in her one purse to another. I like that sound.
Makes sense.
Does it?
It does.
Sure. Don't try to make sense of my nonsense, please.
All right, so Amanda Seales was like, if you're working a side hustle to support your dream hustle, you're winning. If you're broadening your mind, even just one book at a time, you're winning. Now, if she would have kept those two tweets and kept it there, that would have changed the tone of everything she was saying.
Right.
Now, a lot of people say like, oh, well, you know, you have to experience the world, so you have to get a passport. Now, I can go spend that one whatever or two something if I get it expedited on a passport. But where the fuck am I going? I'm just going to be sitting here with a passport.
Right.
That's the thing. So that's what threw me off. I'm like, you can't judge the way people spend their money. Like, we can go out and do this, but if we don't have the funds to go other places with this passport, then what are we doing? We're just sitting here with a passport, right?
Right.
Now, if she was just talking about getting your credit score together and these are the ways to do it, then yes. Because I hate it when people say some shit but don't offer a solution. Mm-hmm. They kind of shrug and be like, that's on you. I got my shit together. And that's the tone of it to me. So I didn't really like fuck with it. Because basically what she was saying was, if you don't have any of these, but you have the latest pair of Jordans, which people always go back to Jordans, and I'll get to that later, because as soon as something's super popular, people, it's kind of like how your mom is when you're in school and you know all the words to a song, but you don't know all your ABCs or some shit. They're like, you need to learn that fucking schoolwork, like, you know them fucking songs and shit like that. Yeah, I hate it when people do shit like that, because in this world, let black people have their joy. Like, if I want to go out and buy a pair of fucking shoes and not buy a passport, or I don't have a desire to go anywhere right now, let me buy a pair of shoes. It's making me happy. It's not hurting anything. And sneaker culture is a culture in and of itself. Like, a lot of people don't even know about it. So, like, educate yourselves on this before you judge people for doing this. Now, I see, like, people, you know, just being fans of the hype and just being, like, want to keep up with the Joneses and having expensive shit, and you don't have your shit together. Right. That's something else. But you can't tell people to get their shit together and not offer anything.
Right, in the process of them getting their shit together. Like, how are you going to help me get my shit together? People don't see what you see because they haven't experienced what you've experienced. Like, you're able, because you've had, and you're blessed, and like, you have these blessings, and
not
just that, you're a product of your environment. So if you've always been in an environment where niggas is not worried about reading or going anywhere, then you're not going to be like that unless you've seen someone else do it. Right. So unless you've seen it firsthand or have someone in your life who is doing it and is like telling you, oh, it's possible, you're not going to think it's possible because it's something you never fucking thought about.
Or you just don't want to do it. Even though you know it's possible, you have the funds for it to be possible. That's not something I want to do.
Right. So, like, I'm educated. I don't want to get on no fucking plane and go nowhere. I'm not that pressed. It's not that deep. Like, that doesn't take away from, you know, who I am as a person. It doesn't make me want to be a loser just because I don't want to get on no fucking plane and go nowhere. Like, some people just don't have those same desires. People need to mind their fucking business. Right. And I'm not talking about mind your business in a sense where it's like something that can obviously hurt you. Like, let's not ignore like the Black Lives Matter movement. Let's not ignore these fucking natural disasters. Let's not ignore global warming, things like that. But we can't ignore the fact that, you know, if somebody don't want to do something, you can't fucking force them. Right. It is what it is.
That's why I get it. So a lot of people agree with her, but I mean, I've read a couple, like, you know, comments or whatever saying that, yeah, this does kind of elitist. Like, you can't be in people's pockets like that. You don't know people's situation.
Right. So, it'd be different if you was out here having a fun for kids
that wanted to do these things. Yeah, like, or like, even not even kids, just young adults or just adults, like people in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like, I feel, and no shade to the kids, but I feel like people focus on kids a lot. But there's like people out here, young adults, like 20 and up, who are stuck in some type of dead end type situation and they want to do things.
Shit, so, it's fucking everybody out here wanting to experience the world that they can if they have the possibility. I'm not saying I'm bulking everybody up because I'm trying to make a point. Right. What I'm saying is that give everybody that chance. So if you really want to make a change, you really have an opinion on something, you do that shit. You figure something the fuck out so that you can help people get to where you think they should be.
Hold a finance class.
Yeah.
Show people how to get their finances together. Like, listen, everyone wasn't always on top. You got to remember where you came from. And this is my blueprint on how I did to get here. I can share this with you. It might not work for you, but at least I shared it with you. Mm-hmm. I shared some steps. Here are some resources. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with her, but I had a problem with that. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you would have changed it up a little bit, I kind of would have been on the same wavelength because, people should know their like credit scores and be able to get their credit together and stuff like that. But like, passports and shit, that's totally like up to you. Right. Like, that's something you want to do. If you want to do it, if you want to be a travel snob, go ahead. But like, you can't force people to do shit like that. So shout out to that. Please give everyone your feedback. If you feel some type of way, don't give that shit to me though, because I'm gonna cuss you out. For real.
What's next?
What is next? So we watched the Chris Brown documentary. It's on Netflix.
Chris Brown documentary is on Netflix, and that shit was it. Oh, Chris Brown, man.
Chris Brown. Remember Chris Brown was dancing?
Remember we loved Chris Brown?
When he was just crumping, singing Yo.
Yeah.
In 2008, y'all favorite year, 2008.
Yo.
2008 was the shit.
2008, 2009 were like, especially 2008.
Take me back. 2008 was the shit. Music wise, 2008 was shit.
Yeah.
It was really good.
See if you can run it, run.
And 2005, because I think his first album came out in 2005, right? The self-titled joint. Yeah. So that whole self-titled to exclusive era was just fucking amazing for Chris Brown. So
exclusive was is my favorite Chris Brown album.
I think the self-titled joint is my favorite one.
Really?
I think so.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think that the self-titled joint is a great one just because every song on there is banging. But I think I like the way I like the music on exclusive. It
was good.
Yeah.
It takes you back to a good time.
Yeah.
That was a very good time.
Oh, God, man. Damage
was such a good song.
Yo. Why was it so hard?
Damage is a good song.
Yo, Damage was my shit.
Yo, everybody was heartbroken in 2008.
Why was we so sad?
But we were sad and it was great. It wasn't like Push Me to the Edge.
I remember.
All my friends did.
Oh my God. So when that album came out, me and my ex had broke up.
You don't got no exes.
I got all these exes.
You got number exes. That says something about you.
No, because I wasn't out here just dating people. If we were together, if we want to be like around each other, you want to be my girlfriend. Like I just stopped doing that shit because I learned that you don't need to make everybody your girlfriend. Everybody ain't worth that title. That's too much. And plus, you don't know the meaning of being. You don't know the meaning of being in a relationship when you're younger. You're just doing shit because it's fun.
Yeah, it's cute to walk around holding somebody's hand, talking to somebody on the phone and shit.
So shout out to my ex Sierra. She's
name dropped.
I did.
Shout out to Sierra.
She don't listen to this shit.
She might.
She probably don't.
If you listen to this shit, call my phone.
No, she chilling. She married now. She got a baby, whatever. She got a whole family.
Happiness.
But yeah, she's living like a real lesbian lifestyle.
Shout out to that. I can't wait to live a real lesbian lifestyle.
I don't want no baby or nothing.
I can't wait to live like Whitney Houston friend Robin.
Yeah, Robin like in a whole relationship, got children. Like, yeah. So yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, we broke up. The first time we broke up, I think we may have broken up twice, or maybe we broke up and we're still talking after that. Anyway, but Damage had came out. I listened to Damage, and what's that song? Lesson Learned by Alicia Keys.
Yo, Alicia Keys fell off hard because her first 3 albums are really good.
yeah, and then all of a sudden she like just started being weird and saying very controversial things. But yeah, so shout out to Damage. Back to Chris Brown and how they humanized him in that documentary.
The documentary was really good, actually. And I know some people are on the fence about Chris Brown because of his domestic abuse charges. Mm-hmm. But how can I say this without people being like, "Oh my God, Kelly, you're siding with an abuser"? I don't know. I still like Chris Brown, and that's all I gotta say.
First off, I won't compare him to who I was about to compare him to. Never mind. But no,
R. Kelly, don't. Because y'all niggas love I Believe I Can Fly.
No,
y'all love that. So y'all love Step in the Name of Love. Y'all love dressing up in white and going on boats.
It's the Ignition remix that saves him. Oh, yeah. But no, I'm not comparing him to R. Kelly. But all I'm saying is his artistry, like Exclusive and the subtitle, have nothing to do with him whooping Rihanna ass that night.
Right.
Like,
and the way he explains it, there was a lot of ass whooping going on.
Yeah, they've been whooping each other.
They've been beating each other.
Been whooping that ass.
Yeah,
he was whooping that ass before.
Right.
But hey, they learned from it. He saw he'll never make money the way he used to make money. He'll never be young Michael Jackson again.
I think he is. I think no one is can compare talented to Chris Brown in that realm of being like the heir to the Michael Jackson throne, or the second coming to the Michael Jackson throne.
Beyonce.
Chris Brown.
Beyonce.
Beyonce can't dance though. Not like Chris Brown can dance. She can dance, but she can't dance like Chris Brown can dance.
Because he could kickflip his shit, that mean he get the title? Are you fucking kidding me?
He kickflipped his ass right into legend status.
You are.
He cropped right into the hearts.
And guess what? He beat the shit out of somebody, and now we can never forgive him for that.
I forgave him.
Everybody, kind of just sidelined him.
Yeah,
and kind of just took him off as a drug addict at that point.
I forgave him when she forgave him.
Yeah, that's because she was still making money after that.
Yeah, and then they got back together.
Yeah, and then she continued to make money, and he stopped.
Yeah, and then they broke up.
She put a
so I was
curse
like,
on him.
how do you feel? He didn't stop making money.
The reason that she took them back is because she put a voodoo curse on her pussy, And when they fucked, now he's cursed forever.
I don't think he's cursed. I think he's making just amount of money. And
I think she cursed him. Absolutely. So. I think she did.
If she cursed him, then he gave her that boost.
Oh yeah, I'll give him that whole bad girl edge that she has now.
He gave that to her.
Now she can out here just be whoever the fuck she want to be. I got beat. You can't tell me nothing.
Right. She was like, I done went through some shit and I overcame and now I'm the baddest bitch ever. Mm-hmm. So here it is. So I mean, when I say like the second coming of Michael Jackson, I'm saying that loosely because there will never be another Michael Jackson ever. Heir to the throne was supposed to be Usher, but Usher's not on that level of showmanship to me personally, like Chris Brown is.
I agree.
And Michael Jackson's on that level of showmanship. Now, Beyonce is definitely on that level of showmanship, but I still wouldn't like,
Because she's a woman?
Not because she's a woman, but because she doesn't give me that. When I see I feel like Beyonce's in a lane in and of herself. I do think Beyonce's the greatest entertainer alive, but in that lane, that's kind of like, Michael Jackson-y. I know that's not an actual term. I give that to Chris Brown, definitely. And Beyonce is definitely heavily influenced by Michael Jackson. She loves Michael Jackson. But when I think of her, I think of like the great, who's might be a female male thing, but Beyonce is like head of the game, but the heir to the female entertainment shit, because Beyonce also reminds me of Tina Turner a lot.
Yeah, but when I think of Michael Jackson, I can also, when I think of that realm at the time, like, when niggas was performing and using their real voices, Tina Turner and Michael Jackson were easily comparable because they both had that showmanship. They both had that energy. Right. So in that sense, like,
very different styles.
But like with Beyonce, she has that showmanship. She has that energy. She can sing her ass off. Like, she thinks about the performance all the way through, the way, we used to see Michael Jackson do that same thing. Put that consideration into, his fans, knowing that he was going to give a good show. So,
right.
I don't know. I would give that to Beyonce before I would give it to Chris Brown.
I still give it to Chris Brown. It's just, it's unexplainable. Like, when I see him perform, I'm just like, yeah, that's it.
Because he can dance?
Right there. And he can sing, too.
He can sing,
He can't sing as well as he used to because, he smokes a lot. So those vocals are shot a little bit, but he can still sing nonetheless. And he's still like super talented.
But go ahead about the documentary.
So, I mean, the documentary was really good. I encourage everybody to go watch it. Also, I watched Lady Gaga's documentary.
You did?
It was great.
Really?
It was good. I'll take great back. It was good. I like Lady Gaga. Now, I know Lady Gaga, and actually we mentioned that on the last episode, Lady Gaga got a lot of flack for that tweet of her saying, like, how can us non-racist white people help or aid, like, the African-American community or help us understand the African-American community or black community a little bit better. So she got a lot of flack for that because just, like, how could you not understand? And I get it, but I appreciate her for stepping up and taking the time out to be like, hey, listen, we need to know. Can you help us? For people who, like, aren't super offended by everything, they're like, well, yeah, this is how you can do things, and thank you for asking.
And not just that, it might not have been for her, it might have been for people who don't know how to ask that question.
Her fans and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure her fans, she might have a lot of fans that don't get it,
right? And they want to know, but they, like, you're going to look at somebody dumb as like, how do I not offend black people when you're a black person? Is like, just treat me like a human being. But some people don't grow up thinking that niggas is human beings. So
right,
I don't know. I think that when she asked that question, initially my reaction was like, what the fuck, Lady Gaga? You're Lady Gaga. You should know this. You're like a trailblazer when it comes down to like the LGBTQ community, like stuff like that. But then I thought like, oh wait, she has a platform.
Right.
Maybe she's asking this for people who don't have that platform and who don't want to get that slack or don't know how to ask that question.
Yeah. She was like being like, I'll be that guy.
Yeah, I'll be that guy. Yeah. I'll jump into the river of criticism.
And it's not like Lady Gaga hasn't addressed all social issues. And I didn't give her those props on the last episode either, because she does have Born This Way. She also has a song called Angel Down, which was inspired by Trayvon Martin in his story. So that's on Joanne, her latest release. It's actually a good album. It's very different from Fame and Art Pop and Born This Way, but very mellow. I encourage people to listen to that too, because I enjoyed it. There's a lot of good songs on there. So it's very, it's a personal album. But let us not forget that Lady Gaga made the Fame Monster.
Yo, she made Fame Monster.
Was fucking amazing.
What's your favorite Lady Gaga song?
Poker Face.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I love that song so fucking much. I don't know.
I'm fighting between Teeth.
I love Teeth.
And Paparazzi, but not because of the song.
Because of the video.
The
video was amazing. I think that was her best video. Telephone was great.
Telephone is oh yeah, I forgot that was Lady Gaga's song.
Yeah.
Telephone might be...
Video Phone is Beyonce's song.
Yeah. I think Telephone might be my second one, and then Paparazzi might be my third, because Telephone, I actually really do like that song.
Yeah. I like the video for Bad Romance a lot too.
Yeah. So shout out to my wife. Shout out to Ashley. Me and her were roommates in college, and when that video came out, we learned the dance moves. We sat there and watched that video over and over and over again, and we learned the dance moves to it. So yeah, shout out to my wife. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, shout out to GaGa.
Dang, no. Okay, so I had to redo my list. First, it's Bad Romance, definitely. Then it's Teeth. Then it's Paparazzi.
We should have a Lady Gaga episode.
I don't like Lady Gaga that much to have a Lady Gaga episode.
I could go on about Lady Gaga. And the fact that Lady Gaga and Kanye West were supposed to have a concert together, and it was supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
You guys can still do that right now. I wouldn't be opposed. I would buy a ticket to that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. I want Kanye West to continue being fat and sitting in his house.
I want him to be fat too, but I also want him to play that drum machine while Lady Gaga is playing the piano.
That would be dope.
And all types of things are falling from the sky. I don't know, like Versace shades are falling from the sky.
Fucking angels with Versace all over your body. Yeah.
Margiela everything.
You stupid.
Ball on. All types of shit.
Anything else?
So yeah. But yeah, watch those two documentaries. They're both on Netflix. They're both great. They really humanize Lady Gaga and Chris Brown. I know some of you guys are still on the fence about Chris Brown, but the artistry is great. I usually don't say that because sometimes it's hard for me to separate the art from the artist, especially in some circumstances. I'm looking at you, R. Kelly. But Chris Brown, he's been through a lot.
Yeah.
So I encourage everyone to like watch that and get into it. BT Hip Hop Awards happened.
That's dope. I didn't watch them though.
I didn't watch it. I just watched all the highlights. Queen Cardi B came through, just won every fucking thing. Kendrick Lamar won Lyricist of the Year, of course.
Of course.
Who else was lyrical? Who else was a lyrical miracle this year? Probably a lot of people. So I know I'm probably going to get dragged for that. But Talk of the Town is Eminem.
Why?
Eminem did the cipher.
That spoken word poem?
Yeah, his diss track to Trump. That was amazing.
It was dope.
It was good. I liked it. Now, a lot of people are dragging him on the internet like, oh, it wasn't even that great. Y'all niggas just like being mad. Y'all just love
I mean,
being
it wasn't
mad.
like, I was expecting more from Eminem, but at the same time, it was like he was being very passionate at the time. So it was like, oh, he's speaking his heart right now. So I'll just let him live.
And I feel like young people don't really know who Eminem is. Like, Eminem first came out on the scene, like, not first, but he came into prominence like 99.
Yeah.
So with Hi My Name Is. But ever since then, he's been in that like very like a political realm. Like he's always mentioning something. Like even through the mist of all the bullshit he talks, he's dropping gems.
Yeah, he's been doing this shit.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially in recent years with the release of like Recovery and the Marshall Mathers LP too, and Relapse, like he's been like super on his shit. And the verse on No Favors, where he definitely addressed the killings of, I'm sorry, that was me. I touched the thing by accident. That was like literally my body heat making electricity or something. I don't know. That's how electricity's made.
Continue.
All right. So even his verse on No Favors addressed the murders of Sandra Bland and Philando Castile. So I was about to say Fidel Castro. Oops, excuse me. Philando Castile. So my question is, do we want, and this may be like super problematic, do we want a white person to stick up for us as the black community? Do we want that? And if so, if we want it, how do we want it? Like, how should it be presented? Because I see a lot of people having a problem with this white man saying something about immigration and race relations in America and the political climate right now. So, like,
in the words of Cardi B, any platform is a good platform. And in this sense, I don't know why people are being argumentative about someone trying to defend us. And when I mean us, I mean any minority that's being attacked right now. Y'all be... The internet, oh my God. The internet gets on my fucking nerves. Social media in particular gets on my nerves. Because I think that we are now fighting each other about something that shouldn't be fought about. Like, why am I arguing with someone? It's not saying that I was actually arguing with someone about this, but why would I waste my time arguing with someone about Eminem defending immigrants, black people, and bringing up global warming? Why are we having this discussion? Like, why is this a bad thing? Because he's a white man? Does that even matter at this point? Isn't anybody that's on our side a good person? Like, and I can understand if y'all saying that shit was whack, because maybe it was whack to y'all. I mean, it's not the greatest Eminem rap I've heard.
It's not the greatest Eminem freestyle. So no one's claiming that, but we appreciate it. Like, I appreciate anything Eminem says because I love Eminem as a rapper. Like,
and y'all talking about, oh, he's using his fame to talk about politics, whatever. Y'all saying the same shit about NFL players. Y'all saying the same thing about... Y'all say the same thing about Meryl Streep when she addressed it at the award. Yeah, y'all, we don't know what we want. We don't. Like, and when I say that, I mean people of color. We don't know what we want. Do we want someone to be in our favor? Do we want them not to be in our favor? Do we only want people of color to be in our favor? Or is it like what the fuck do we want?
And that barely happens because, sorry to say, but a lot of people of color aren't on the same wavelength.
Not.
And that remember that article that came out like a couple weeks ago that said black men are the white people of black people.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people were up in arms.
Mm-hmm.
Not at the subject matter, but at the title.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it took to drive certain things home. I'm like, we can't be on the same wavelength when it comes down to black men.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like, we have to be on the same wavelength when it comes down to black people. In general. Doesn't matter. Trans. Anyone in the LGBTQ realm. Women. Especially women.
Yeah.
Especially black women. Black children.
So, Mark, we were talking to Mark earlier before we came on, and he said that black women have it the worst because it's like, so I was talking about being at work, and he was like, all right, so black women have it hard, in particular because y'all have y'all own, like, thing. Like, it's like white people, black women kind of thing. And we're only talking about instructor on black and white. I'm sorry for all of those who are not included in this, but you know where the fight is. And thinking about it, I was like, yeah, black women do have it really hard because it's like we're defending everyone, but no one's defending us. Right. And when I say everyone, but I mean no one's defending us, I mean black men. Right. Like, you never not go ahead. Anyway. Go back to...
Because I have a lot of things to say on that, but...
I don't want to... Yeah, let's not. We're not going. Because I think that my opinions about black men, not any black men that I know, because all the black men I know ain't down for that shit. Like, y'all fucking get it. But the general...
the guys who do get it.
Shout out to all the black men who get it. But the general populace of black men who do not get it and are all on some, like... My dick is bigger than yours. My dick can walk right through the door. And it feeling so cute. Do you know that song?
No.
Cigarro by System of a Down.
I never heard that song.
My cock is...
I like System of a Down too. Yeah. And that's crazy.
It says, my cock is much bigger than yours. My cock can walk right through the door with a feeling so pure.
It's got like you a cock just walking right through the door. What would you do?
First of all, why is any cock walking through my door?
Shout out to your door with cocks in it.
I have a room full of cocks.
Cock is such a harsh word.
Yeah, cock is
cock. Like, you gotta
cock and cunt.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh. Did you just really say that?
Can we name this episode Cocks and Cunts? No. I tried. Anyway, back to Eminem.
Sorry, Marshall Mathers. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest Eminem freestyle ever, but it was good.
It was a wonderful.
It was a spoken word piece, and I feel like everyone's just taking it. I use this word a lot, but I feel like people are reaching.
Yeah, y'all are.
So hard. I feel like people just reach. Like, I just
y'all
don't get it. Like,
something.
I feel like everyone is just like so upset, and I feel like no one understands why they're upset.
Let's get
but
into.
I understand it. We're all upset, but we don't understand why, and we're trying to like harvest our feelings and get it together and decompressed.
Can we get into the main topic?
Since we're getting sorry, put a T at that. Go ahead.
Can we get into the main topic?
Let's get into the main topic.
Yeah, because we're already talking about it.
Yeah.
So the internet is making y'all niggas soft. I just want to let y'all know that. Like, and when I say the internet, I mean social media. Social media is really like giving everybody a platform to say anything that comes to their fucking mind. And like some of this energy y'all should fucking save. Like y'all really need to like put that shit somewhere else or into somewhere else. So I put up a status on Facebook and it was a joke. Anybody who follows me on Facebook knows I play too fucking much. I play too much. They should probably delete my account, but they haven't yet. So obviously I'm not that terrible. So I put up this joke that I got from, shout out to the Bodega Boys. Shout out to Jesus Nice. They're the greatest. But I got this joke from their podcast. Jesus Nice was like, knock, knock. Who's there? Not black fathers.
I think it's funny as shit.
Okay.
It's funny.
So it's funny because coming from me, I obviously know and I understand the whole idea that, we shouldn't be spewing this type of jargon. We shouldn't be feeding into the stereotype. I personally have dark humor. I like to talk about the stereotypes that people have given us, and I joke about them. Why? Shit not changing no time soon anyway. Why not have a good fucking laugh? Like, come on. So most of the people that I kind of figured, the people that I knew was for, shout out to the homie Torian, shout out to the homie Kyle, they laughed. Because it was funny. It was fucking funny. Whatever. Everybody was like, fuck out of here, yada, yada, yada. Get your jokes off, whatever. So some people, and by some people I mean 3, 2 being white, 1 being black, they wanted to write they think pieces on how I was being racist and how I was spewing out like these stereotypes that, this is wrong, yada, yada, yada. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I ain't had no dad, so that shit is real to me. Second of all, I know that there are black fathers out there. I understand that. Like, I get that. Like, I understand that there are black fathers who take care of their children out there. I get it. But it is humorous from time to time to joke about how niggas ain't there for their kids. It is. Just like it's funny to joke about how some women don't have fat asses. Just like it's funny to talk about how, what else? What else is fun? I be talking about y'all baby dads all the time. I be talking about y'all dumbass girlfriends all the time. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Stay off my timeline with y'all think pieces. That's all I'm saying. Stay off my timeline with y'all think pieces because it's not for me. Save that for someone who really doesn't fucking get it. Okay? Because I get it. Like, I understand what we're already fighting against, and niggas was being real soft towards me. Don't bring that shit over here. Bring that shit to fucking Billy Bob in fucking East Bubblefuck, Iowa, who has a whole bunch of guns about to shoot up a mosque and shit. Yo, leave me the fuck alone. So, yeah. So, social media has given everybody a platform to have their opinions. And just like this is Eminem shit, like, we're fighting about everything and not seeing the bigger picture here. And it's getting on my fucking nerves. And I'm about to take a social media break. If it wasn't for the fact that I needed to post this every week, I would take my black ass off of social media completely.
That's real shit. I feel like everyone is like spending their time trying to be woke when people don't even realize what being woke really is.
Right.
It's actually very fucking annoying.
It's annoying as fuck.
It's annoying to be like super woke. To be able to see
everything,
every fucking thing, and to like just to witness every fucking thing.
Yes.
Like, you witness all the microaggressions
consistently.
You witness like people, the crabs in the fucking barrel mentality all the time with your own people. You witness your own people not giving a fuck about you because of your orientation or because of your gender or supposed gender. it's exhausting. Racial fatigue.
Racial fatigue.
It's exhausting.
And niggas be having racial fatigue from the time they walk out they fucking door till the time they walk back in they fucking house. And when I want to walk in my house and say some funny shit on Facebook that I fucking heard, then I'm going to fucking say it. Like, leave me the goddamn alone. I always have to watch what I say. I have to try not to be too domineering, but try not to be too fucking soft at the same time. I have to try to sound assertive, but at the same time, I don't want anybody to think I'm being too aggressive. Literally, consistently thinking about how I'm talking and my mannerism. Am I smiling too much? Do I look weird? Like, come on.
I feel like social media is like a pissing contest sometimes.
It is.
It's like people just sitting around trying to prove who's ignorant all the time. Mm-hmm. And that's a testament to like who really knows you. Mm-hmm. Because if you know me, you know I'm about my shit.
Right.
You know I'm a social justice warrior like a motherfucker.
Right.
So if I say a joke and you're just like, that's not cool, you don't fucking know me.
Right. It's one person in particular that really pissed me off in general because, one, you don't fucking know me enough to come on my shit and start spewing some shit. Like, don't come on my page talking about no shit that you don't know. Like, come on. Like, get the fuck out my face, dog. Like, people be acting so fucking hurt all the time. Y'all always so fucking hurt. The world is real and you gotta get the fuck over it. Stop. Oh.
They're only hurt when it's something that involves them. They're not genuinely hurt. Being woke is being genuinely hurt about every fucking thing that's happening.
Right.
That's what being woke is. Like, I get it, and I feel for you, and that fucking sucks, and my heart bleeds for that shit.
And it hurts my heart that I can't really do shit because I'm in the same fucking boat as you.
Right. That's what being woke is. Yeah. Not posting a status every now and again about how you feel about such and such and X, Y, Z.
Niggas been having all this time to say shit about how shit is fucked up, but now that shit is really fucked up. Now y'all saying something. Get the fuck out my face. Like, shit been fucked up.
It's been fucked up. I think it's popular to acknowledge that things are fucked up.
Yeah, niggas be doing this shit for likes. Like, niggas don't really fucking care.
They don't.
And I don't mean niggas when I'm using
by niggas, she means people.
Yeah. Once again, I just want to clarify. I don't mean black people because some people will be like, "Oh, you always spewing the word nigga." Everybody's a nigga to me.
Take your sensitive ass off the SoundCloud. Don't listen to this shit if you don't.
Y'all
like
so fucking sensitive. Y'all niggas don't even know how to laugh no more. Oh my god.
Sensitivity. No Ralph Tresvant.
No,
no Ralph
Tresvant. Like, seriously, that's a great song.
Sensitivity is a great song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Fun fact. I didn't listen to much New Edition coming up, so I did not hear the song Sensitivity until recently.
Really?
Like, within the past, 2 years.
A man with...
Does he have other music? Does Ralph Tresvant have other music?
Like me. That's the only song anybody care about.
That's like when people ask me about other Bell Biv DeVoe songs, and I'm like, besides Poison?
I don't know.
Like, they had an album with that on it. If you want to, you have streaming services now. If you want to go take a gander, that's not me. Shout out to Bell Biv DeVoe. Shout out to New Edition though.
Shout out to New Edition.
If y'all listening to this, I don't know.
I hope y'all
send me the vinyl of that.
You stupid.
Send me something and I'll endorse it.
I'm sorry these last couple of months have been so aggressive and so angry, but that's how y'all make me feel. Like the internet, social media has really been giving me a headache. And I think I'm gonna take a break from it.
It literally makes you mad, and niggas been on, and niggas been knowing about this woke shit. Yeah. And now everyone's on the gravy train.
Now everybody wants to be woke, but not sincerely. Right. It's just for likes. Right. It's just to get people attention on fucking Facebook and Instagram. Come on, niggas is really dying out here. Right. Save that energy for when shit like that happen.
And before you speak on things, do your research.
Do your research.
Do your Googles.
Oh my god! I'm so
and the thing is,
out.
people will watch one thing or read one article and just swear to God. I'm like, no, listen.
All I'm saying is I'm tired of fighting with people on Facebook about shit that they know already.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
any of these social media platforms. Stop arguing.
IRL.
Stop wasting y'all time arguing with me because I have the energy and I will say it to the point where I'll start saying dumb shit to you so you can get the fuck off my page. Like, I'll just start spewing stupid shit so you'll get the fuck off my page. Because y'all know for a fact that niggas is out here for niggas. Like, well, oh gosh. Anything else?
No, man.
This is a really aggressive. I'm sorry again for being so aggressive. Y'all didn't.
Sometimes you gotta be out here banging on your chest.
Yeah, yo. This was like a rant episode. I needed to rant.
Yeah.
Because
everything is annoying.
Everything is annoying.
Like, everything is annoying.
Life is hard and everything is annoying. Yes. And yo, there's no hope. There isn't. Not, at least not for us. Like, there's no hope for us.
I don't entirely disagree with that at all.
We can make all the money we want. We can try to be happy, but shit ain't changing. Like, this is what Trump America has done.
I know. This is it's just.
This is what America has done. This is not just Trump.
Trump just media has done.
So this is just because if social media is turning y'all all into fucking robots anyway. God, your phone is turning into a fucking robot. Remember when kids we talk about this before, but remember when kids used to play outside and now in order to calm your fucking kid down, you give them your fucking phone? Right. This is sick.
It's because y'all Toys R Us is going out of business.
Because of y'all Toys R Us. Yo, y'all the reason that Toys R Us is going out of business.
It's crazy. Y'all the reason that FYE went out of business.
Shit.
Y'all the reason that Tower Records went out of business.
Yo, y'all ruining life.
It's like, no, I just need somebody to blame. Take me back.
Take me back.
Take me back.
I should have been, you know what, though? I already established the fact that I should have been a teenager in the 90s.
Me too. I should have been like an adult or like an older teen. I should have been like 17 in the 90s.
I should have been like 10 in 1990.
Yeah.
And then like an adult in the 2000s.
Because that's when it was lit.
Yeah. Like life was like, I know.
I hate that term. I hate lit. They wash lit.
Oh my God. So I had a
rugged.
Meeting.
That's when the shit was rugged. I'm sorry. Rugged again.
I had to go to a meeting out, whatever, for my job. And we had these pamphlets. And in the pamphlet, the girl's name was Candle with a K. So I put in a little think bubble, and I was like, it's lit. It's lit. Shout out to Candle with a K, yo.
Shout out to Candle with a K.
She lit it too titty. Anything else, Kelly?
No, that's it, man. I'm tired of y'all.
I'm tired too. And I'm hungry as shit. What you trying to eat?
I don't know. I'm not really tired of y'all, but I'm tired of the BS.
I am.
Shout out to all the people who get it. Shout out to all the people who have a sense of fucking humor. Shout out to all the people who don't assume and make asses out of themselves all the time. Shout out to all the motherfuckers really out here getting it, being true social justice warrior, giving a fuck about their fellow man and woman.
Honestly, Kelly, at this point, like, I just want to stay in my room.
Yo, that's real.
Like, I just want to stay in my room. That's some depressing ass shit. And we can get on that. Maybe we can talk about that the next episode. Like, depression and anxiety.
Right. Maybe have a little
because that's real. Like, shit is depressing right now. And I wish I was more hopeful. But these last couple of weeks have been so rough. And y'all just showing me. And by y'all, I mean some of the people who tried to come at me on the internet. Y'all really want these hands for real. I don't got time.
Do you want these hands and all?
Shout out to Issa Rae. No, not really like these hands, but y'all want me to like really
your gifted hands.
These gifted thoughts. Y'all really want me to like, oh my God, y'all don't want me to be out here using all of my
and that's another thing.
Thought power.
How come? And I'm sorry because we were about to end this, but how come? Because I came under fire for this like a couple weeks back. How come black women are allowed to be mad? How come we are not allowed to have an attitude? Now, we already have that stereotype around us, like, oh, sassy black woman. But if you're mad, being mad is an emotion. It's a human trait. It's honest. You're human. You're allowed to be fucking mad. I hate it when motherfuckers say, oh, why you mad? Because I'm allowed to be fucking mad. Like, it's...
Honestly, Kelly, that's a whole episode.
That is a whole episode. We'll save that.
Yeah, we'll save that.
Put that in your back fucking pocket because I hate it when people tell people that shit.
Or why you just like that? Yeah. Like, oh my God, why don't you smile? And that's not just for women, especially black women. Yo. Ugh.
That's ridiculous. We have to sign off.
Yeah.
It's getting intense.
Because, yo, like you said, I'm sorry. I know we keep on trying to stop. Mm-hmm. But, like, that whole, like, because at work, I get it a lot where it's just, like, I cannot be assertive. And it's just like, because I'm automatically aggressive, especially since I'm in a position of power. I'm always aggressive. It's just like, yo, like, especially when niggas start like cowering and stuff like that. Yo, am I scary? Like, what the fuck?
I feel like people do that shit on purpose too sometimes to make you
to
look like the bad guy.
Yeah, to agitate you fucking more, to really make you have a fucking attitude.
That's a whole nother episode. Especially if you motherfucker like me who has rusting bitch face. I just look fucking angry.
Yeah.
So when I actually get angry, and I try my best not to, like, I'm a nice person, but super nice, too nice sometimes. But when I get mad, like, it's a rap. Like, there's no neutral. Like, when I'm mad, I'm mad. When I'm angry, I'm fucking angry.
Well, we'll
touch on this subject another time. Thank you guys for listening, yo.
We got the next two episodes right now, so if you can choose whether you want to listen to them in the future.
Right. We're usually not like this, but we are exhausted.
Yeah, I'm tired. So
exhausted.
Y'all gonna hear this.
So
but,
yeah.
All right, you guys.
Thank you so much for listening. Please continue to listen.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week.
You can listen to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Google Play. Google Play.
Don't listen to fucking Google Play.
Yo, I got a homie that's trying to listen to it on Google Play, and she says the links are always messed up.
Tell her to
I don't know. I told her to listen to it on SoundCloud. It's a better link, and it's more popular.
She's just being defiant. She ain't trying that fucking hard to listen.
No, she listens, though. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
But
we heart you guys so much.
Thank you so much for listening, yo. And, I mean, feel free. Comment on this. Definitely subscribe. And if you listen to us, I mean, if you know me, you can come through to my social media. But don't be on no bullshit.
Y'all can come through on my social media, whoever you are, even if you got the energy to argue with me, because I definitely got the energy for it. I be mad as shit when
I might have the energy. I might have the time. Yeah, come through.
So, all right, you guys.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening.
Peace out.
Bye.